Gute und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Baldur's Gate 3. Ich mache hier nochmal die neue Rast, damit ich die zwei Mädels hier mitnehmen kann. Mal schauen, was passiert. Was jetzt passiert, lasse ich dann so, wie es ist. Die lange Rast beginnt jetzt. Und ihr könnt mich auch gerne mal abonnieren auf YouTube.
Relic. I will have an explanation. Or your head.
Walk away. Now. I won't warn you again.
That artifact is an heirloom of my people. Likely she spilled Githyanki blood in order to steal it. This cannot stand.
Heirloom? Plunder from some conquered realm, more like. This artifact is the only thing keeping us from becoming slaves to our parasites. Be glad I have it.
Remove yourself if you are so easily offended. This is not your concern.
Nonsense. You're just finally showing us what you really are. A reaver to the bone.
Spare your indignity. Every word that spills from your mouth is worth less than the last. Incorrect. Judicious bloodletting settles feuds and roots out the weak, the deceitful.
Do you hear this, tribe? Our lives are at stake, and she wants us to turn on each other.
No others. Just you and me.
Lae'zel thinks I have something important to her people. She's deluded, clear.
Lies. She carries an heirloom of my people. I must know why.
You hear that, Lae'zel? It's called common sense.
Tisk. You seek reason in dishonor. The bad blood must be purged. A jewel come first light.
You mean I'd get to prove you wrong and thrash you? I love it. Get some rest, Lae'zel. You'll need it.
Jetzt passiert's wieder, ne?
You had every chance to look the other way. But here we are. You chose this.
Spare me the justifications, coward.
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming. Don't expect to be mourned.
Ich überzeuge. Mann, gerade so.
She's a liability. It's the artifact we need, not her.
Let me up, and I'll show you.
Can I do that, Lae'zel? Can I turn my back on you?
Never. Thieves aren't afforded such luxury.
Loosen the grip on your pride for one blasted moment, won't you? We needn't be enemies. There's plenty of those to go around already.
What would you have? That we be friends?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Und jetzt? Ah, Glück.
Imagine what we might achieve if we channeled some of that hostility back at our real foes, instead of each other. They wouldn't stand a chance.
Ah,
Ah, ich hab's geschafft. Die sind wieder beide da. Oh.
The dog pants through a ball held firmly in his mouth.
Oh. Hm.
He relinquishes the ball. It is well chewed and slick with drool.
Eine Hund, na ja. Der weiße Hund von Baskerville. Den haben wir hier dabei, ne? Er ist hier mit am Start. So, was machen wir mit dem geilen Gale? Geiler Gale?
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
Hm.
Thank you.
Bitte, bitte.
Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent. I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy, who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it, much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself, the Lady of Mysteries, the goddess Mistra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse, and later even my lover. Oh yes, we enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more. You see, no matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries. I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale? Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. In his entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms, until the day Mystra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess? The answer was to try. And the outcome was to fail. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mystra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show
Okay,
you.
zeig's mir.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you in, into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry.
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning. This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however. I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep. Every waking moment. Every dreaming moment, too. But there was no way out. All of this. It must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways. Once I'd step out of the protective aura of the artifact, it wouldn't be long before the Absolute overtakes me. I'd never let that happen, so I'd aim for a swift end. I would consume some midnight tears and venture as deep into the Underdark as I possibly could, till they cloud my eyes forever. With a bit of luck, I'd manage to make it to a mind-flared colony, so that when the orb erupts, one loud, last song of vengeance would reverberate through the dark. Wouldn't be a heroic end, but coarsely poetic enough in its justice. That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Ja gut, ziehen wir
How
weiter.
can I help? With pleasure. Lead on.
So, der ist jetzt wieder mit in der Gruppe, ne? 827. Oh, warte mal. Ist der geile Gäle? Ne, ich kann noch nicht.
But my magic.
Übungen. Aufsteigen kann er nicht, ne? Ne, noch nicht.
Still alive, so that's progress.
I don't think there'll be any more trouble between Lae'zel and I, if you were wondering. We can all sleep easier now. Well, apart from all the rest. Relax. We'll kiss and make up on our own time. Someone prodding at a newly opened wound doesn't help matters.
Ja, okay. Gut, gehen wir weiter.
So, have we buried the hatchet, Lae'zel?
No.
Dann sind
Why
wir
would
wieder
I
im
bury a
Vierergespann.
weapon? Is it broken?
It's a metaphor.
I do not know your metaphor, but if you need help digging, I will find a shovel.
Ich könnte aber auch außen rumlaufen, ne? Das ist
That symbol in the blood. What does it mean?
Ach da. Ja, mal das dran, Symbol, ne? 59. Das ist eine ganze Höhle, ne? Okay, ich gehe mal außen rum, vielleicht geht es etwas besser. Oder auch nicht. Nee, musst du weit laufen, ne? Ja, okay, eingestürzt. Nee. Was sind die hier oben dann, ne? Ich muss die angreifen, wohl oder übel. Hm. Dann soll das so sein, ne? Wir haben ja den geilen Gale dabei. Eins, zwei, drei, vier, fünf.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
Sind die anderen dabei? Nichts machen, ne? Ach ey, das sind sie noch mehr.
Hear that? Someone's
Was?
fighting the gnolls. We should help.
Don't be a fool, lad. Shut your mouth and keep your head down. Leave the heroics to them that don't value their own skin.
Oh, da oben ist auch noch eine. Was?
Can't slow down.
Was? 10 Punkte, die man. Wow, wow, wow. Werde ich das überleben? Endlich kann ich mal mit der was machen. Okay. Fehlschlag, wie bitte?
Death is but a word away.
Ach komm.
Let's end this.
A tale for the ages. Outflank, outsmart.
Was? Das ist so ein Angriff jetzt. Mach nur 8 Schaden, ne? Das gibt's doch gar nicht.
What's the plan?
Ich kann nichts machen mit denen. Bleibt stehen da hinten, ja, jawohl. Ah, spurtet vor. Nur 2! Was?
I cannot die. Please help me.
Need to stay focused. My path be true.
Ah, der Hund beißt mir in den Arsch oder was?
Battle of wits.
Ich will. Was an dem da? ...42? Moment mal. Nachteil. Oh, 12 rausgehauen. Ja. Was? Rischt der auf mich ein? Was soll das?
Got to press on.
Ja, klar. Unwahrscheinlich.
I need healing.
Mein Gott, was ist das? Ein Fehlschlag?
Victory is assured.
Ach, ich lauf weg und er beißt mich.
For a wizard in need.
Ja, voll hingefallen. Hey, geiler Gale. Oh Gott. Och nee, da schlägt die nochmal daneben. Eh schon im Nachteil. Ah. Was ist denn da los? So, das war's gewesen. Danke fürs Zuschauen. Teilen, liken, abonnieren nicht vergessen. Wir versuchen es in der nächsten Runde nochmal. Da wird's besser. Also, Cheerio.